Hi, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Podium Picks. Sean Woodland and Tommy Marquez here. This one is going to be, here's what I like about this one. This one might go off the rails fast.
It might.
So we are being joined by, since we just had Valentine's Day, we wanted to do a couples thing. So we couldn't think of a better couple than the couple joining us now. And that's Camille Leblanc-Bazinet and Dave Lipson. How are you two doing today?
We're fabulous.
Thanks for asking, Sean.
Okay. This is just, for those of you just listening to this, you really need to watch it because Dave and Cammy went all out for this. I put on my sleeveless, hoodie for Dave, is Thunderbro here.
Fabulous doesn't begin to describe
no.
it.
We didn't go all out. We're just finally exploring who we truly are.
I know people think that we've changed because we're fitness celebrities, but we are who we've always.
#million followers.
We are who we've always been. What even is an influencer?
We're removing the boundary here.
Like set trends in the industry? Of course, I don't trust anyone else to.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly.
This is going to be awesome.
Yep.
Okay, so what we're doing today is we're going to draft our favorite love songs. We're each going to draft 5 love songs. I'm going to put that in quotes because I feel like we're going to have a wide range here. We're not going to really put any rules on it other than you just can't pick the same artist twice. Yeah. And the reason we're doing that is because I feel like if we put rules on this, it's like I look at Dave and I think that's like putting the restrictor plate on the old red dragon there. Yeah. You got to let that stallion run. Okay. So we're going to let just Dave and Camille just go nuts here. And then you and I are going to do our thing and we'll see who winds up with the best 5. And then we got to do a Whoop thing. And I guess we'll do Day Strain for Whoop.
Yep.
Okay. We'll do that for the week. We'll do that after round 3. We'll do our Whoop podium for our Whoop group. So here's we'll get started here.
I didn't even hear. What are they saying?
I'm bored.
They're not listening. So here we go. This is what we're going to do. We're going to let you two pick. We're going to let Dave and Cammy pick where they want to go, where they want to draft. All right. So you get to pick the order where you start. All right. And that's your position throughout the whole draft. So I'll let you two kind of, if you want to flip a coin, you can decide where you want to pick first, second, third, or fourth. And then Tommy and I will figure that out next.
I don't like putting numbers on things.
I just think, what is value?
Yeah. You want to start?
I can start. Do you want me to start, Sean?
Sure. You'll get those back-to-back picks, at the end of the
times they say les premiers seront les derniers.
Oh, we were in France.
Oh, congratulations.
Les premiers seront les derniers.
I took 4 years of high school French. I have no idea what you're saying. All right, so Dave, you're going to go first. Camille, where would you like to go?
So my first pick song.
Wait, we haven't decided the order yet.
Yeah, so
don't jump the gun. You're going to go first. We just need to decide where your lovely wife is going to go next. Where do you want to draft?
I'm just so confused.
I'm going first, then you go after.
Okay.
You want to go second? Okay. Then you and I got to flip between third and fourth.
Yeah.
All right. So Tommy's going to grab the official coin of Podium Picks here. I'll call it in the air.
Heads.
Yep.
Tails.
Heads.
You got it.
Heads. I'll go fourth.
Okay.
All right. So you're going to go third. All right. So Dave, you are on your clock. You're on the clock with the first pick for our love songs.
Okay. So I'm going to lead off with I Remember You from Skid Row.
Ooh. Wow. Yesterday.
Wow.
Skid Row. Wow. Hair band's coming right out early here.
Oh.
Nice voice.
These 3 words, I swear to you.
Wait, no, that was I'll Be There For You, wasn't it?
No. Seriously, I remember. Yeah.
That's a different power ballad.
That's a different power. He may have just given away his next draft pick.
Listen, I don't think there's going to be a lot of overlap here, but I Remember You from Skid Row going first overall.
I will say that growing up, my dad was a big fan of Skid Row, so we had some awesome moments, rocking out to Skid Row in the car for sure.
Okay. All right, so Skid Row, I Remember You is off the board. So, Camille, you are up next with your very first pick here.
Yeah, so I've been thinking about it every night in my dream. I see you, I feel you. That is how I know you. Go on. I'm going with My Heart Will Go On.
Oh, God.
I love that.
I hate that song.
Far across the distance.
Oh man, first Celine Dion song off the board.
I mean, what did you expect?
Camille feels deeply. She's very sensitive.
And may God have mercy on your soul.
That's what I say to that pick. All right, so My Heart Will Go On
By Celine Dion. All right, I'm tracking everything.
That's Canadian bias right there. You're
that
tracking
is.
everything.
Yeah, that is Canadian bias.
You can tame perfection.
All
She
right.
is our national treasure.
All right.
I thought it was Wayne Gretzky.
Yep.
Okay. All right, Tommy, you're up next now.
So I am third. I'm 30. I'm soon to be 35 years old.
You're old.
And if you
That's
are,
just sad. Don't say Ew, he's old.
His skin makes me sad.
Ew.
I won't even tell him how old I just turned. Man.
All right, yeah,
Crypt keeper over here.
Yeah, I know. So, if you grew up, if you were anywhere between the ages of 30 and 40, more than likely you had a slow dance at the end of one of your high school or middle school dances that ended with Casey and JoJo All My Life.
I don't even know what that song is.
It is by far one of the best slow dance love songs. If you got if the person you wanted to dance with said yes at this one, then
you were officially dating. Is that how that works?
Yeah, that was basically signed, sealed, and delivered. When's the wedding?
Okay, so can you hum a few bars of this?
This with so much passion. It
Yeah.
really seems to me like maybe you got to put your hand on someone's little tushy.
Oh, I will say, hey, sixth grade dare dance. I was lucky enough to get
Did it.
Yeah,
you did. All right.
Naughty.
Give me a few, can you hum a few bars? I don't even know what that song sounds like.
All my life, baby, pray for someone like you.
All right.
And I thank God.
All right, I'll trust you on that one.
That I finally
Tommy is going back in his dreamland.
Mhm.
Okay, so now it's my turn, right? So this is my. Well, that's not the shit I wanted. Okay, so you know what? Why not? Since this has totally gone off the rails, I'm going to Dave chose Skid Row.
Okay.
So I'm going to go with something heavy as well, but heavier than that. I'm going to go with This Love by Pantera.
Oh, wow.
Because why? I mean, that's an angry love song.
Yeah.
And I think when that song came out in the 90s, when I was, that really spoke to me. So I'm going to go Pantera.
Sean, do me a favor. Can you take me back to your high school years?
Yeah.
And what kind of car were you driving?
Do you really want to know?
I'm very excited to know.
It's going to make you vomit.
Impossible. We don't eat.
Okay. I had a POS Chevy Vega.
Ooh.
Ew.
See? Yeah.
Poor.
It's so retro. I love it.
Yeah.
You know what? It's so sad that it's almost like making a statement.
Oh.
Thank you. Yeah. It was, my parents clearly didn't want me to enjoy the attention of the opposite sex by letting me ride that car. So
That's fair. That's fair.
all right. Oh, I get one more pick.
That's why the song you chose is so dark.
Well, let me give you the next one I'm going to choose. So you know what? We talk about love songs. Sometimes there's good love songs are about the lack of love. So my second one, this pretty much, yeah. It's this one, I guess, basically sums up the vast majority of my life. And I'm going to go
be a Britney Spears song.
You know, it's you leave Britney alone.
That's right. We leave her alone.
She's so brave. Someone needs to save her.
I'm going to go back to the 70s in a band called AC/DC.
Oh,
and I'm going to go Shot Down in Flames.
Wow.
Because that sums up, I think.
What's her name? What's her name, Sean?
How much time do you have?
What
was like
name?
Back in the day, and even now, thank God I tricked someone into marrying me, because I mean, for the most part of my life, I was like the NFL on Wednesday, Tommy, no game. So
who hurt you?
Like I said, how much time do you have?
Driving home late night in his Chevy Vega, playing this song on repeat.
Yep.
Because whatever.
You know, you got to get angry about it. That's the way you could deal with it. So I'm gonna go Pantera with This Love, and then I'm going Shot Down in Flames. Now we're back to Tommy for his second pick.
Sing us a little part of each song, you know?
I really can't.
Oh, you can't?
I don't have the voice for it.
Oh, because
well, and Pantera is You Keep This Love. No, that's a lot of screaming. So
Bon Scott action.
So yeah, Tommy, you're up next.
I will say, Dave and Cammy, I love your accessories that you have on.
Yes.
Dave currently stroking one of his. It's just, you know,
I can see his necklace.
Cammy likes to baby me.
He's a baby.
Hey, you know, role play is an important element of a successful marriage.
Yes.
It's a huge part of our daily life.
Oh
right,
man.
Here you go. Your second pick, Tommy.
Okay. I have like a slow dance jam that's like, you know, at the end of the night at the bar, whatever. I'm trying my picks to like span the full decades of love, you know, between
very nice.
two people. Now that we have that, I think I need
I love that he's thinking about this, but truly they've been researching their song for a while.
Yeah.
It's like acting.
I wasn't even aware that we were going to be on a podcast today.
All right, I'm gonna go with my rock song.
All right.
And this was another one that's like, this is something you can sing at like a karaoke, you know, to like maybe start create a little you know, a little bit of
just
good
tell
stuff
us your
between
song.
you.
Stop selling it.
I'm gonna go with Aerosmith. Don't want to miss a thing.
Oh boy.
Oh, that is a great one.
Armageddon is so underrated.
It would have been a lot better though if it was a powerful woman in space saving us.
That's fair.
Besides the nuclear rocket. Oh.
All the feels. All the feels.
Number 1 on Billboard for 4 weeks.
It was. I remember that song.
Wow, what's a billboard?
It's something us peasants use when we choose our music.
Is it my turn now?
It
yes,
is.
It's your turn.
Hey, super easy. I can't believe you guys didn't think about this, but we're gonna go with "I Will Always Love You."
Oh,
dang, that's a good
one. That was my next one.
Someone is clearly pandering to the pop crowd here.
Of all time, there's so much tragic attached to it.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
That pause. Is there a better pause in music when right before she like takes that breath and hits the end eye? Like,
you know what
I know what you're thinking. But that
you don't even know how many times I've tried this in my shower.
Oh wow.
We use Kevin Costner's
trying to get that note in.
I said we use Kevin Costner's Gardner.
Oh. Congratulations.
Lovely.
I hear he's very good. Or she's very good. Who am I to judge?
Yeah.
All right. So now we go back to Dave. You get back-to-back picks here. You get 2 picks.
Ooh, okay. He was not ready for that. Let me tell you.
No, I'm ready.
Oh, he's ready.
I would do anything for love by Meatloaf.
Oh, man.
Moan and groan.
Oh, man. I want to say, but he says he won't do that. What is that?
Exactly.
I don't know.
The intrigue. Oh
no, I know exactly what it is.
So you're going back-to-back sort of power ballads here.
I remember that music video.
Oh
in
yeah,
the day.
So good. A lot of fog machines though.
Yeah. I think it was to obscure the fact that it was Meatloaf.
Second pick.
Yes.
Third pick now.
This is your third one. This is start round 3.
This round, third pick overall.
What are numbers? I'm sorry, my bad. I forgot.
Every rose has its thorn.
Oh man, David's killing this.
Yeah.
A lot of hair metal here though. Just like every night has its dawn, Tom.
Yep.
Every cowboy has a sad song.
Does have a sad song.
Every day of Earth Camille.
Now, Dave, were you a Poison fan back in the day? Like, did you have their album and all that?
Yes, I had an array of albums, metal albums from the late 80s to the mid 90s that literally would overflow. You know the CD thing you'd put on your visor? Yep. I had to go both sides of the visor.
Oh,
right. So all the bottom, flip it over, all the top, take it down. All of them fall. I'm going through. Cars behind me are beeping, and like they say, it's scratch proof. It's not scratch proof. It's not scratch proof.
No chance.
Wow, that's a Dave's got three solid rounds
very-
here from the one spot.
He's building a Monsters of Rock power
He
ballads
is.
compilation.
There's
CD.
definitely I can see why the two of you wanted to work separately here because
When I think love ballad, I think power
Mhm.
in pants.
oh,
Power pants.
okay. Well,
It's up to Cammy now.
yeah. Now we're back to
Instead of talking, I'm gonna make you guys listen.
Ooh.
You have to identify the song. There's probably a commercial to start with.
Yeah, let's hope not.
Great job, guys. Miss Sparks, you're perfectly safe now.
Actually, I feel very safe.
Why don't I show you how this works? Push this button,
Ooh.
and you punch in
Oh.
any number that you feel comfortable with. That's it. It's easy.
Okay, thank you.
Mm.
some intrigue here.
Yeah.
Something to drink?
Listen, I really would love to, but I have some other jobs to attend to. Maybe another time. I mean, I do know you're calling. Hey, if you ever need me, for the system that is, just give me a call.
Okay,
All right?
thank you.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what it is?
I'll Make Love to You by Boys to Men.
Oh, okay.
100%. Oh, man.
Ooh.
Oh, they're performing now.
Yeah, this is good. Oh man. Okay. Again, if you're just listening to this, you are missing out. You need to go watch this. Okay, so that's pick number 3.
Oh, I'll Make Love to You by
Yeah.
Boys. That's a great one. That is a great one.
You know what, Tommy? We're gonna lose this one.
I have a feeling
I think
we are
I'm just
too,
playing
yeah.
out the string here.
have to agree that
Oh,
it is a great choice.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but it's just. But you have a good theme going here. Okay, Tommy, now you're up with your third pick, then mine. Then we'll do our Whoop Podium, and then we'll start round 4.
Okay, so right now I have my slow dance, I have my rock kind of ballad. The end of Dave's thing said every cowboy sings a sad song. I
Mhm.
think I got to go with a cowboy song here.
Oh man,
And
you're all over the board.
This is like when you're old and gray, this is like your couple's song, and it's Randy Travis, Forever and Ever Amen. And it was one of the first countries. It won a Grammy for the best country song of the year. If you listen to that song and you watch that music video, I guarantee your parents will start crying.
I don't know about that.
Forever and Ever Amen. It's like one of the sweetest songs ever.
I don't. Again, this is one that I don't think I know.
Yeah, it's
all right, but I'm sure it'll be very popular.
It won a Grammy.
Well, then absolutely.
All of my country fans will appreciate that one.
Okay, then you know what? So I got to close out round 3 here, and then we'll do our Whoop Podium. So you know what? I'm gonna go way out of left field here for one of the first 2 that I've picked. So I'm going to go all over the board as well, because why not? At this point, we're just
Why not? Go
exactly.
crazy.
I'm going to let my spirit free here.
Yes, no boundaries.
This song was made famous, at least for my generation, by a little movie you may have heard of, Tommy, called Top Gun.
Oh,
and it is Unchained
Like
Melody by the
already.
Righteous
Oh
Brothers.
my God, I had it.
Damn, that's a
Yes,
good one.
Unchained
That was
Melody.
on my
because
list.
She's lost that love and feeling.
Oh man,
Goose. She has? No, she hasn't.
That is a good one.
I hate when she does that. You never close your eyes anymore. I mean, come on. Probably the greatest one of all time.
That's
and I got that in the 3rd round.
That might be man. That's fantastic.
Okay. So
I was on my board.
So let's take a quick break from the draft now. Now we got to do our Whoop Podium, and we're going to do we want to do Day Strain for last week.
We're going to do Day Strain for the last week. Yep.
So Day Strain for the last week here for our Whoop Podium.
So our top Day Strain for Monday through Sunday of the last week. Number 1, no surprise, Liz Dalmas, 20.7. We got to have her on the show. She just crushes it. Gail Page, number 2, 19.5. Dennis Anderson, 19.1, number 3. Sam Cady, 18.9, number 4. Steffi Warnock, number 5, 18.8. Richie Carey, 18.3. Kristen Hansen, 18.2. Daniel Rivera, 18.1. Christopher Sutton, 18.1. And number 10, Luke Scholes, 17.7. And I have to give it hats off to Dennis Anderson. Horseback riding, 15.5 was his biggest day strain activity. So congrats to everyone and Liz for being at the top of our Talking Elite Fitness Whoop group for the top day strains for the last week.
What do we
All
celebrate?
right. We had to keep the sponsors happy there, Dave. So that was a quick break.
So
name dropping.
Yeah,
These are people that have stressed themselves out the most during the week.
Yes,
that is correct.
They have, in fact.
They've worked. You.
What's the most stressful part of your day?
Stress is not good for your skin. So
I think like coffee stoppers.
Oh.
I don't know.
What if I had a whoop on me when I had to take that coffee stopper and put it back in? It would be like I don't even know how high does it go.
You'd probably break it.
Oh, you'd be number one every day.
Absolutely. I mean,
I love it.
I can't believe that you guys have to deal with something that pedestrian. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
All right, so we're around 4, right? I got another pick.
Okay.
And
I'm really jealous that you put the I don't.
well,
want that was kind of. I mean, good. You're doing good.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So I don't know. Like I know no one's going to take what I have on here. I am quite confident. So it's just deciding which 2 of the last 3 that I want. So I will go because I have to speak to my punk rock side of myself.
Okay.
I'm going to go with an absolute classic, just a classic in the punk rock world. I'm going to go with Punk Rock Girl by the Dead Milkmen.
Oh.
So just you and me, Punk Rock Girl. It's just a tale of.
I have no idea what that song is.
Well, it's better than Celine Dion. I'll tell you that much, Cam.
Just you saying that, a lot of people are going to vote against you.
Of course they are. I get that. That's okay.
I'm sorry, but
I'm going with.
Don't ever talk bad about
the Dead Milkmen.
Yes, Punk Rock Girl.
Yep, Punk Rock Girl. Man,
I gotta go to my punk rock roots here.
I think you could have given the remaining 4 of us a million picks.
You never
would not. Who would have never
exactly.
Picked that
That's why I know the last 2 no one's going to take. So
okay,
got to stay true to myself. All right.
So
that's
it is. Yeah, that's
all right. So you're up, Tommy.
I am up. This is my 4th pick. I'm surprised no one's picked it yet. This is the song that, like, if you think about if I'm like, all right, it's time for you to consummate your marriage.
Ooh.
What song is going to come? I'm going. I'm going to go with Marvin Gaye. Let's get it on.
Ooh, man, can't go wrong with that one.
Oof. I'm so happy they didn't choose that song when we consumed their marriage.
Our marriage has been consumed 10 times.
Consumed.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that was great. This is going off the rails. This is fantastic.
Jacket is so hot, but I'm very committed to saying that.
I think we were just listening to chainsaw sounds on repeat.
Some Jackal. Remember that band, Dave? Remember Jackal?
I love it.
Oh my God.
The chainsaw?
Yeah.
All right, Dave, you're no, sorry. Cammy's up.
Cammy's up. Yeah.
Okay, so now I'm gonna give you guys a little bit background information on my choice because there's a little story going on. So
Ooh.
My heart will go on. Story of a boy just like breaking my heart, yada yada yada. And then I go in this whole thing in my head that I will always love you because you push me away and don't like it, and I will always love you. And then we how do you call it when you fight and then you make up sex and make up sex with you.
Ugly people do
and
that.
then it was a low point in my life. Okay. And then next up, it will be Hello from Adele because hello, call me back.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's me. Yep. Okay.
It's
Man.
me again and again.
We have a very good variety.
Yeah, we do.
I exist more than an object. Hello. Yep.
Oh man. All right.
I saw some scarring in Dave's eyes there. Just this hollow look.
Whew. Okay. Well, Dave, you're up. You're going to kick off round. You're going to end round 4 and kick off round 5. So you have back-to-back picks here. Your final two.
Most people forget what happened to Ralph Macchio after he crane kicked Johnny in the face.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
Well, what happened was he went out in the parking lot and John Kreese was strangling Johnny. So Mr. Miyagi had to put him down. First, he made him punch through 2 car glass windows. And then they went on a trip to Okinawa where Ralph discovered the power of love.
Like Peter Cetera.
Peter Cetera. Excuse me, the glory of love.
Glory of love, yes.
Yes.
By Peter Cetera.
Power of Love was Huey Lewis.
Yeah.
You almost
Wow,
met
That's a
that.
good song.
Good recovery.
We did it all for the glory of love.
Oh my gosh. This is
Some Peter Cetera for you, Tommy.
Yep. I am
Oh.
marking that one down.
That's a good one.
All
Okay.
right.
So just your final pick, Dave. You got one more to close out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I thought it was my turn. He was not ready for that.
No, I had that another one picked. I have to look back through my list.
I know you're not gonna say mine, so I'm good. We have such different tastes.
No.
You
got-
don't have more yin and yang than us.
Hey, that's why it works, man. Opposites attract.
The thing about love is it can bring you tremendous joy and tremendous pain.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
But when it does bring you pain,
Mm.
it brings you pain 10 times over
Okay.
because love bites.
Oh, by Def Leppard. Wow.
Oh, man.
You did like
We
yourself.
already used Def Leppard
No,
somewhere.
we didn't
No,
use
you
that.
did not.
We had a good
No, we used Pantera.
Yeah.
Yes, I saw Def Leppard on that Hysteria tour, Dave.
Mm.
we have bass.
That was my walkout song.
Pour
when
some
we
sugar on
did
it. Yeah.
the open.
No,
Yeah, I
yours
remember
was yours was
It was
Pour some
uh,
sugar on it.
cherry pie. Cherry pie.
well, I did
She's
both.
my cherry
Cherry
pie.
pie.
We did
Cool,
both.
drink the wine with the sweet pie.
We did cherry pie and then we did pour some sugar on
Pour some
it.
sugar on it. Yep. I
The
remember.
whole
I thought I
Thunderbro-
had the best walkout song, to be honest.
look at your Sean, if you look at your hoodie,
Mhm.
you'll notice that
Oh,
the
yes.
font is pirate, which is Def Leppard's font.
Yes, it is.
Because they were so influential to me during the formative years.
Amen. That is still one of the hair bands. I don't listen to hair metal, but that is the one that I will still go back to and be like, yeah, I like some of this.
Mhm.
Their,
One-armed drummer.
their catalog holds true through time.
Absolutely. Pyromania, a great album. Hysteria, fantastic. You could even have picked Hysteria for your song because that's kind of a love
It
song,
wouldn't
too.
matter. Whatever, I think when you say love song, what does that mean? I think it's something that makes you feel a strong emotion,
There you go.
pain or joy.
Mm.
Okay.
How meta.
Well, we're back to Cammie now.
Cammie's
to
last
close
pick.
this out. Her final pick.
Okay, so I'm gonna close this strong because we have a whole story, and I'm at the point where I'm calling this person,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna end with "Ain't No Mountain High Enough."
Ooh, all right.
That's a good.
Ain't no
Yeah.
Mhm. So, girl, keep clawing your way up there. You will. Get
That is tremendous. I don't even know who sings that. Who is that?
something.
Is it
Uh,
In my
uh,
ignorance.
Marvin.
No. it's by Marvin Gaye. Yeah.
Okay.
It's by Marvin Gaye.
Hey,
Yeah.
now,
So
man.
Marvin Gaye's been chosen twice, but not by the same people.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's good.
That's
a great.
that's a
great
strong
one,
way
yeah.
to finish right there. All right.
Marvin Gaye was killed by his father.
Really?
Yes.
That's dark.
Wow.
Wow, that brought us to a screeching
did
halt.
they say why? I did not know that.
You can look up the story. I believe it was because his father was not pleased about some of the aspects of his life, but he was murdered by his father. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Didn't know that. All
Yep, I
right.
just saw that. Wow. Great.
Fatally shot by his father on April 1st, 1984.
Hashtag
Huge.
Father's Day.
All right. Well,
Wow.
on that note, Tommy, you get to this is your final pick.
This is
Love
my
Day.
That's
Yeah.
a
let's see, my final pick. So I got slow dance, rock ballad, little country love song, Marvin Gaye, My last one. I'm gonna go with this. This is a good like first dance song at the wedding.
First dance.
Avril Lavigne?
I don't have Avril Lavigne's Skater Boy because that would be my.
So much for my happy ending.
So, yes,
Yes.
I'm gonna go with. So this is sung by multiple artists. So I'm gonna make a petition here that I get
That's
just
fine.
whoever sang it. It's
yeah, I like to petition
Different
myself
versions
too.
of the song can be a completely different experience depending on who is doing the cover.
Just the hokey pokey.
That's true. This one is Can't Help Falling in Love. It was sang by Elvis.
Ooh,
it was sang by
UB40.
Keena Grannis.
Ooh.
It is. I'll give you a recommendation. If you wanted the best version, it was in the movie Crazy Rich Asians. It's what they come down the aisle to.
Okay.
And it's phenomenal. Yep, I love that
Can't
song.
help falling in love.
By Elvis, UB40, Keena Grannis. Ton of people did it. Awesome song.
Okay.
Yep.
Man.
He's very
so-
proud of himself, I can tell.
Just wiggle it in my chair.
I did that. Look at me.
I love that song.
Man.
I like
okay.
this fist bump in the air, like, yes.
All right. I mean, okay. I feel like I have a good representation of all my musical tastes. So you know what? I'm going to pick one that, again, I think made famous by a movie.
Oh.
Two movies, actually. First in 1984 in the movie. I don't know if it was in the movie, actually, but by a band that was in the movie. Purple Rain.
Ooh.
And then I believe it was Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this song was written by God himself and handed down to the greatest band in the world that in time. It is Jungle Love by Morris Day and the Time, Tommy. Oh, wee, oh, Jungle Love. Ow. Oh, wee, oh. I think I'm gonna show you. Do. Jungle Love.
That's like
oh, wee, oh. I mean, come on.
That's such a and like for Jay and Silent Bob that sequence when they're standing outside the store.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, if you're with your girl and you're looking to get somewhere, you put that song on, and it is going to happen.
It seems like
It happened with Sean.
the Jay and Silent Bob
It
movie
happened
seemed
for
to have
you.
a very strong impact on Sean's life.
I know.
Absolutely,
It
it
does.
did. I love me some
This
James.
is the song he consumed his marriage on.
Literally.
Oh,
That's
man.
fantastic.
I had to go. I went all over the board here.
You did. You all over. I'm curious, Dave and Cammy, are there any songs that you left off that you also thought about maybe drafting?
Crazy for You by Madonna, Matthew Modine, Linda Fiorentino, and Vision Quest.
Oh God, that movie was so
Totally.
good. I love that movie.
I mean, talk about a young, underdeveloped boy getting excited in his room.
Are you talking about you
I
or
was
Matthew
cleaning my
Modine?
room a lot.
Oh no. That scene with Lunatic Fringe when he's in there by himself warming up for the match. I mean, one of the greatest ever.
Oh,
So Cam is thinking of the song in Ghost
In
where
Ghost.
Patrick Swayze straddles to be more from behind.
oh, what is that? Let me find it.
Oh no, that's from yeah, I remember that one.
No,
That
it's a
was
great song.
It
It's
is a
I
great
can't
song.
hear it in my head yet. If I can,
Oh my gosh, it's killing me.
yeah, it was a really good one. It's a great.
Tommy's efforting that.
Wait, it's not.
Wait, Unchained Melody was the song.
That was it. Yeah.
It was.
That was on my list. That's what I said that he said. And I was like,
Maybe I-
oh,
It was
Did
Unchained
I pick
Melody.
the wrong one?
We
Then?
tried to
Picked it.
All right.
reenact that. We tried to reenact that scene, but instead of clay, it was glassware.
No, I picked,
Oh,
I picked, hang on. I think I may have picked the wrong song.
throw back to Edward Scissorhands.
Oh my gosh. But that ended
I think I
poorly.
screwed that up.
You did?
I think. I mean,
I feel like you wanted that song.
Can
No,
you
you
play?
said
no, you know what the one I wanted was I wanted
had
Lost That Love and
Unchained
Feeling.
Melody.
I said
Yeah.
Unchained Melody.
Yeah,
And I'm going to stick with my mistake.
Yep.
I'm going to stick with my mistake
Yep.
because that's the card that I sent up to the podium.
Yep.
So I picked the song from Ghost, Unchained Melody. All right. I'm sorry, everybody that was yelling at their, yeah. I meant,
So the
Yeah,
issue.
you just said Unchained. I had Unchained Melody, and it was like, you
yeah. So I picked that one. I'm going to stick with it, even though I wanted the other one. But
Yep.
that's okay. That's a good pick on my part.
The
Of
hard,
course, because now you know my song was a better song. Yeah?
I wouldn't say that. I like the other one better. Okay.
that's it. Oh my god.
So
Oh yeah,
good.
that's
Yeah.
the one. Yeah. Okay. So that's So that was from the movie
fantastic.
Ghost,
All
not
right,
Top
you
Gun.
said
I
this
stand
before,
corrected. I'm
hope
sorry.
everybody has sex
Don't
right now.
ever do pottery with your shirt on. I mean,
Is there any other way to do it?
I mean,
the problem with love songs is that
they represent something to us based on a time in our life when we heard the song, like you were talking about, Sean, like when I heard this song or that song. So I feel like if you look at all the greatest love songs generationally, they may be great love songs, but they don't really have as strong of a meaning to us personally. That's why all of my songs are in like one era and one genre, because I remember just the emotions around them. So strong, palatable, visceral, hot,
animalistic.
I love that visceral. Sean, were there any songs that you left off that you haven't?
Oh, I got a bunch, but I mean, I was thinking about "Hopeless Romantic" by the Bouncing Souls.
Mm.
Kind of sums me up. All the Small Things.
Yeah.
I Want to Be Your Boyfriend by the Ramones. Faithfully by Journey.
I had that one on mine.
Oh, that's a good one.
You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC, but I took another one of their songs.
Yep.
Love Me Forever by Motorhead.
Ooh,
Go
there you
Lemmy.
go.
And let's see. I think that's it.
Nice.
Okay, I had to.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, one of those I couldn't put in because I already used Adele. But
I'm just so thankful that no John Mayer songs were named.
Oh,
Nope.
amen to that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had
I can't even with him.
I had Make You Feel My Love from Adele, and I Want to Know What Love Is.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
I want you to show me.
That's a good one. I had Everlong by Foo Fighters.
Oh, there you go.
I probably should have taken
I'm
that one.
surprised you didn't.
I
being
was
how
close.
big of a fan you are.
I couldn't take it because I think it would be the pandering pick is Crash Into Me by Dave Matthews Band.
Oh, yeah.
And then there was one kind of like alt punk rock song that I really liked. I encourage people to go listen to it. It's called Alive with the Glory of Love by Say Anything. It is a love song written from the perspective of a kid who's in hiding during the Holocaust. During the Holocaust, he falls in love with the girl that he's in hiding with. It's pretty awesome.
Wow.
It's pure love, you know, like under the dire circumstances.
Your Eyes by Peter
Peter
Gabriel.
Yep.
Your Eyes. That's another one.
I was gonna put what's gonna be me and Tiff's likely our first dance on there, but I would have had to do an obscure version because the cover version is better. It's by the Chainsmokers. It's called Inside Out. It's a good song.
Okay.
Tommy named 10 more songs.
Yeah, I know. My draft board is
Tommy
deep.
goes deep. So I'm ready. I know I'm going to lose this one. That's fine. But
Alicia Keys, If I Ain't Got You, that's a good one too.
Right.
I feel like Cammy would have drafted that one.
All right. Well, we will have to see who decides. Like I said, I'm throwing up a prayer here.
Yeah.
I know this wasn't. I think it's going to come down.
So are people voting on these lists?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're going to vote on Instagram.
They vote on Instagram.
That's the problem because, like, you know, the demographics now play a role.
Oh, that's why I lose all the time. I go to an older crowd.
So to give you an idea, last week for our official tally, China Cho got 43.8% of the vote. Sean got 26% of the vote, and I got 29% of the vote.
You went against the queen of
I know.
Disney.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
China
this is like
China made you those ears, right?
Yes, I went to Disney with China.
She made
I
her
got there.
customized Minnie Mouse ears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he is the impossible to beat there. It's like she's the Michael Jordan of everything.
Yeah, no. We thought that maybe we could compete, and we got smacked down hard.
And
so.
we also thought that, like,
silly.
if you want to compete against the best, right? You got to go against Michael Jordan. So we figured we'd try and maybe up our game by going against the best.
And it was.
I think it's
bad
more
mistake.
here, like not really knowing what weather you're trying.
Well, again, all my stuff was like from the 90s, like, you know,
Yeah.
Aladdin and Lion King and all that
Yep.
stuff.
Aladdin is my favorite, and Hercules. And funny enough, those are two strong women in those movies.
That's right. Oh, and well, I picked Merida as my princess.
Yeah. Brave.
You know?
I had
Strong.
Mulan, but
All right.
it was a good draft.
But Mulan didn't have you.
No, she did.
The way you said it, I had Mulan,
No.
but didn't work with that one.
Yeah.
Play that song Shot Down in Flames.
Yeah, exactly. Oh man.
All right.
Shot Down in Flames is a great song.
That's a fantastic song.
Okay,
Listen,
I am amazed by how well my baby's been doing.
I know.
I was just going to say, she's
Explode.
been
She's like
fantastic.
playing on the mat there, and I'm just waiting for the thunder to happen.
Yeah,
We
well,
got all dressed up for the show. We put on our most glamorous attire.
It shows.
What our life,
You guys
show exactly what our life is not like.
It's on my face this morning,
Oh man, yeah, I know.
like all over my face, and Dave went,
Hold on,
let me grab my camera.
you guys. Can you see me on the screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Just hold on one
I'm
second.
Oh, we're gonna get a
sweating.
visual
My jacket was
I'm just gonna
blood
hold
through the
this
whole
up
thing,
to the screen for you guys to see. This is Camille this morning. Can you see?
Oh. So again, for our audio listeners, there was a lot of right across the face there of
She was holding
baby
her
breakfast.
she was holding Zoe above her face.
That's
Going,
I was doing
who
like
wants to?
this.
She's going, who wants to smile? Who wants to smile? And Zoe goes, "Yeah, blah." And I was like, oh my God, don't move. I got to get my camera.
Like a good husband.
Yep.
Yeah,
No,
you
that's
forgot to tell me it just better.
I have
No.
learned that is a dangerous position when I hold my son up there. It's like something's coming out at you. You just don't know what it's going to be. So
Oh.
I don't even care. I haven't, it's nice and warm anyways.
I didn't care was in his face.
yeah, it's good for the skin, good for the complexion, right?
Oh,
I mean,
Oh.
this is our little angel girl.
She is adorable.
she's adorable.
How old is
Yep.
she now?
So about
That's a good question.
developmentally, she's about 4.5 months.
Okay.
Because she spent the first 2 months of her life
Almost 3,
Right.
yeah.
cooking in a plastic box.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So but she's doing great now.
So yeah, she's
Awesome.
July, so she's like 7 months, but she's like, I guess,
Yeah.
5 months.
Oh, that's great. She is. Man.
She's very
She
athletic.
is beautiful.
So far, everything's good. So
Redhead and bushy-tailed.
How
That's
so? How before we let you guys go here, how has the parent life been for you?
I think it's been well.
I mean, look
Well,
at how we're dressed.
It's yeah.
Things are going south somewhere.
There has to be context, okay? Because our parental life did not start the way most parents begin. We spent the first 2.5 months in the hospital with her, like terrified every day, So I think just bringing her home, even though we were up all night and changing diapers and puking, like we're elated to have a daughter to take care of. It's been very hard, especially with COVID, because we have, Cammy and I,
help.
we work almost like 12 hours a day in our business. Nobody comes over to like watch the kids. So, she'll hold her and I'll hold her, and we're doing conference calls and podcasts with the baby on us. But we're just so happy to have a daughter that's now healthy and developing, right? And, I think we both feel nothing but gratitude. Yeah. So yeah, it's been
That's because Dave gets to sleep at night and I don't. And so he feels nothing but gratitude.
Like I think
no, she's the best.
Parenting has taught us that we are capable of pushing ourselves so much harder than we thought we could. Yeah. Like I used to complain like, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to go to the gym or whatever. I think I'll take a rest day. And now, I have to go and train at like 11 o'clock at night. Yep. Cammy gets up and trains at 3 a.m. And we're just so happy to be able to get into a gym to train that we don't care if we're tired. It's just like perspective and appreciate a lot of new appreciation for things we took for granted, like personal time.
Yeah,
there's no such thing as personal time. I'm either helping with Zoe, or working on the business, or trying to run to do something for Camille. And Cam is like the same, but probably worse, because she has to sacrifice things. Like she has to sacrifice what she can put into her business because Zoe needs her, to be pumping every 2 hours, or to be, doing mom stuff with her.
The biggest realization for me, being a new parent, is that boys' nipples are worthless.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a fact.
Why?
I know.
Why you gonna have them? Like, is this a joke?
Yeah.
Is this like a bad joke for
I don't know.
I mean,
on women? Like, look at my nipple. They do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
You have a little help on that side,
Maybe it's just a design flaw.
I guess.
They just
didn't make it past quality control.
Yeah, they're just like, it's too much.
The guy that felt left out was like, oh, excuse me,
Yeah, I have never had more appreciation for my wife and just women in general. When I look at what she has to deal with our son, I'm just like, you can sustain a human being. Like I can't do anything.
Hey, that's right.
I'm really happy Zoe's receiving a fantastic education so far. She's watched every kickboxing and karate movie from the 80s and 90s.
There you go. Parenting done right.
You know, it's kind of like when I'm holding her, I'll be on a rocking chair and just feeding her or rocking her. So there's really not much to do because I don't have any hands.
Yep.
So I'm just like, all right, well, Netflix. And yeah, she's getting the full gamut of like movies for guys who like movies.
Yep.
And so I'm confident she's going to be just a kick-ass girl.
That is good to know. I think you're doing everything the right way there. So listen, so if people want to find you guys, Dave, you're at thunderbro.com or at thunderbro on Instagram, right?
Yep. So we're at Thunderbro on Instagram. I'm at Dave freaking Lipson, and our website is www.thunderbro.com, where bro science meets real science.
It's outstanding stuff. And Cami, you have Feroz Fitness, right?
Yes, I'm at Feroz Fitness, at Camille Leblanc, ferozfitness.com, where we specialize in body transformation and fitness at home.
Sean,
with your baby.
Yes.
You're looking pretty good, man. Stand up for a second.
Stand up.
Let's
Yeah,
do
let's
it.
All right, I can do this.
Always asking for it.
Let's see.
All right. Can I?
That's the nice thing about a baby. You can put like everything on her.
Yeah, I can see you've been putting the arm work in.
I haven't been, because like you said, with the parenting life, I get it in when I can.
Yeah.
So, and I told you before, I've done the Thunderbro stuff and working that in, love it. A lot of fun, especially at my older age. I feel like I'm not beating myself up, but I'm still seeing results. So yeah, man, thanks.
Yeah, you can see it. I love watching people, and I don't want to make anybody feel bad, but like, I think men and women reach a certain age where they just think there's nothing left for them, right? They're like, oh, well, not like I used to be, or in some ways, there are some things that age naturally starts to take away, and you get very focused on that. Like, I can't do this, I can't do that. And it limits you to being able to recognize the things that you can do, because there's a lot more out there for people than they give themselves credit for. So it's really cool to see people, athletes as they age, open a new door, and especially with the physical transformation stuff, because I think in CrossFit, maybe your mile time's not getting any faster, maybe your deadlift isn't going up anymore, but you could still do a tremendous amount of work on your physicality that is tremendously gratifying, because most people are going to the gym because they want to look good and feel good.
Yep.
So
it's
that's
cool
what
to
we
see.
do.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, listen, thank you so much for taking the time to do this, and thank you for all out. And
Thanks for putting up with our characters.
Oh,
we love it.
I got the pacifier and we.
They started getting dressed up, and I was like, "What's going on here?" And then we took it way too far. And
no,
I love it.
If you're gonna make an ass out of yourself, make a giant ass out of yourself.
Exactly. Thank you.
You can't go halfway, because people then don't know if it's true or not.
Oh, I think well, you know what? The right people know.
Over the top.
Exactly.
The right people know. Well, listen, again,
I
thank you
don't
so
think
much.
that it's true. So whatever.
So people are going to vote on these lists.
They will vote on these lists. I have a feeling that either one of you are going to win. I made a
We'll post it. We'll post it to, either tonight or tomorrow morning with all the graphics of everybody's picks, so people can see what we picked and everything like that, and then they'll vote in the comments section below.
Well, Sean, the nice thing about these days that everyone's a winner now. So
that's a good point. As long as I feel like a winner,
a participation trophy.
Yep, that's right.
So you're good.
Tommy's picks.
Why work hard?
I think Tommy had the most diversity.
I think he did.
Right, but I think that
I had some.
You had some diversity, but you got to play to your base. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had a whole story going on.
Yeah, she started to tie it together on the backside.
She did,
of it.
absolutely.
I did like
that was like a Queensryche Operation Mindcrime right there for you, Dave.
Yeah.
You remember that album?
Sneaky.
yeah.
Sneaky.
All right, Dave, I thought was solid too. Like, it's gonna be tough to beat.
Yeah, we'll see which faction shows up.
Not the old people. That's who I go for the Gen Xers, man, and we're slackers, so I don't get a lot of votes.
James Bob.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, guys, thank you so much. We'll let you go. We really appreciate you doing this. And
Great talking to you, Sean. Thanks, Tommy.
everybody get out, vote when this thing is up there, and we will see who prevails. Tommy and I are trying to break our 2-game losing skid here. So hopefully one of us will win, but that was tough competition. So for Tommy Marquez, I'm Sean Woodland. Thanks again to Dave and Cammie for stopping by, and we'll talk to you guys next time.